Hi, my name is Miriro, the travel advocate. I'm getting out of the newsroom and into the wild with Africa's most powerful travel leaders and decision makers as we unearth the future of Africa's vibrant travel industry. So some may say it is a bold move to launch a new hotel in the middle of the pandemic. Can you tell us a little bit about Hotel Sky?
The pandemic arrived at obviously a very inopportune moment, well, pretty much for the entire planet, but obviously from a Hotel Sky perspective, the plans were already in place. So to stop there would have been impossible to do. So the plans carried forward, the hotel opened up, as you can see now.
You have two properties in South Africa. What makes this property unique?
Cape Town has got a ride on its roof. I mean, that's not its salient feature because there's a lot more to Cape Town than just the ride on its roof. Johannesburg is a very different property completely. So from a banqueting perspective, we've got large volume banqueting from an auditorium, the function rooms, the boardrooms. And from a versatility perspective, we've got a lot that we can do in the property from our piano lounge downstairs. So if it's going to be dinners and experiences people are going for on the property.
Looking at what's next for Hotel Sky.
Oh,
Where are you going?
more property.
Within South Africa or across the continent?
Within South Africa, probably with our bosses, you never know, because there's always something interesting. And it's going to be different, and it's going to have a very fun, vibrant, and exotic vibe to it.
Hotel Sky was the first property to have a concierge that is not human. Can you tell us about the 3 concierges that you have on the property?
3 robots.
Oh, you have
That's
3
correct.
robots.
That's correct. They're very versatile. So it's very good for welcoming, very good for having something different walking around your front desk. But from a questions perspective, you've basically got every single question and answer sitting in a massive database of questions which guests normally ask.
Where is the pool?
The pool is located on 1st floor.
You know, the front of house part is nice, but the back of house side, where you can actually get some proper detail and centricity on your guest, is invaluable.
Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you.
Looking at tourism recovery on the continent, do you foresee any regions developing faster than others?
For the industry to work, you need connectivity. So if you are looking at intra-Africa travel, the countries with the most advanced connectivity, more air access will obviously advance faster than the ones that don't really have air access. That is one. Another important point that we got to realize is also at the moment, people are looking for new experiences. The time where we used to go for the usual, the traditional is over. So the countries and destinations that will reinvent themselves to come up with new innovative products and experiences will obviously come up quicker than those that possibly may be sticking to the traditional way of doing tourism and trying to market themselves in the traditional manner.
Looking at the United States, Europe, as well as Asia, do you foresee any of those jumping the gun to come into the continent first?
It will be a bit slow. It will be a very slow release. One, it depends on the travel restrictions within the country. A couple of countries, once you've been to particular destinations, you got to go back and quarantine. So one is the travel restrictions and the protocols within what, in our case, we would say the source market coming to Africa. So that would be one. Connectivity plays a role again if people are able to travel with ease into the continent. And our own internal travel protocols will also contribute.
Africa as a cultural destination. I think Africa is beautifully dotted with amazing cultures. And I feel like the film Black Panther and Wakanda really put a highlight on everything that Africa can offer. Looking at just culture and our heritage, do you find that that could be our golden nugget to attract travel?
So it's not about the culture and heritage, it's about the value proposition within the culture, the uniqueness within the culture. And how do we compare in terms of uniqueness, authenticity, and in terms of natural offering compared to the rest of the world? And I think the narrative needs to change just by saying culture and heritage. Again, it got to be very descriptive and be very clear. Why is our culture, we wouldn't say better, more different than other culture? And if we start changing the narratives around those things, that could contribute.
Join me every week as we explore the business side of Africa's travel industry.